In this video today, I'm going to show you the 3 ways that I'm making money as I've traveled abroad. And if you'd like to know more, come along. If you're new here, my name is Lucy. Hello. Welcome to NeuroTraveler, where I'm sharing all of my journey as I'm slow traveling around the world and my mistakes, things that I'm learning. So come along. Now, I know all of these ways to make money may not work for everyone who's neurodivergent, but these are ways that have helped me to be able to break free from location dependent work like I was, but then also give me time to be able to work with who I want to work with, do what I want to do a little bit more, and it's been very freeing, to be honest. So the first way, and probably the easiest way I would say that I was able to make money as I traveled, was taking my current job, turning it from a employer job, a W-2, what they would say in the US, to an independent contractor. The difference between these are with W-2, a lot of times in your country, if you're employed, they have to pay taxes and everything on your behalf through your check, but then also a lot of times you're locked in. You may be able to travel to a different state or different city, but you have to stay in the country. I was able to actually take my job from being a W-2 to an independent contractor, which allowed me to be able to leave the US. I'll give you a few pointers how I was able to do that so that you can be able to maybe, if you're either looking for a job or if you are currently employed, how you may be able to switch as well. Basically, what I did is I went to my boss and let them know I wanted to be able to travel and I didn't want to be locked into having to stay in the United States. I basically wrote out an email with different points and how it would benefit the company as well. So for instance, one of the things that I said was, well, you wouldn't have to help pay for my health insurance, and you wouldn't have to pay for things like any other type of benefits, if you will. So unemployment insurance, things like that. A lot of times these employers really want to know what's in it for them. So that was very helpful. So yeah, they approved it and I was able to take my job from a W-2 to an independent contractor. But that also means I did have to make sure I set money aside, because then now I have to do my own taxes and I have to do my own health insurance as well. Now, another way that you can make money while you're traveling is being a virtual assistant or a freelancer. You've probably heard these before, and I'm not going to do any of that clickbaiting thing where you say, oh, I make $10,000 a month. Well, that's not really happening right now for me. Just recently, I have transitioned from doing my 9-to-5 to doing more freelancing and virtual assistant. What a virtual assistant is someone that helps small businesses with different tasks that they need done. Maybe they don't know how to do those tasks, or maybe they need a little help, or maybe they just don't have time to do it themselves. This is where a virtual assistant comes in. I really like the idea of having location freedom, but as well as time freedom and being able to set my own schedule and also be able to choose who I'm working with and for. Now, here's where I plug something that is near and dear to my heart, which is the Virtual Excellence Academy. The Virtual Excellence Academy was created by Hannah Dixon, and it starts out with the 5-day challenge. With the 5-day challenge, Hannah Dixon will show you how you can be able to take the skills that you already have to turn them into a great virtual assistant career. With the 5-day challenge, I was able to land my first client, honestly, on the 6th day, which was astonishing for me. With Virtual Excellence Academy, not only do you get support from the people that run it. Also, different courses that helps you expand your skills and your knowledge so that you can take your virtual assistant freelancing job to the next level, but also support from the community themselves. Everyone there is just ready to help. You know, a lot of people are seasoned in this type of work. So personally, I've been able to use it by showing, you know, my video or my portfolio and getting feedback. So it's always a great thing. The next 5-day challenge actually takes place on April 21st, which is next week. So I'm gonna leave a link in the description below so that you can sign up, give it your all, give it a go, and see what you can do. Like I said, I was able to land my first client on basically the 6th day. I got a message on the 5th day, landed my client on the 6th day. If you're watching this in the future though, and you missed the deadline, no worries. She does it every quarter and you can sign up for the wait list. And yeah, this way you can be able to do it as well. Another way I've been able to make just a little bit of money online is by selling products online. I personally sell different SVGs and different clip art on different sites such as Etsy, Creative Fabrica. Now it's not one of those, again, clickbaity things where you can make $10,000 selling your clip art online or selling digital planners, things like that, because honestly the market is a little saturated, but it does bring me a little bit of money where I'm able to maybe go to a coffee shop, a co-working space, and have myself a coffee and like a croissant or something like that. So it isn't something that has been bringing me a lot of money, but I am working on it as I'm able to have a little bit more time, since I am trying to do virtual assistant and freelancing more. I have more time to be able to create more of my products. And so that does mean that I may be able to get a little bit more money through more sales, obviously, through, like I said, Etsy and different shops like that online. You can also have your own website where you can host your own products there so that people can buy them directly. This way you don't have the Etsy fees and things like that they do take away per sale from you. But that means that you do have to do a lot of marketing, and I think that way works, having your own website. If you already have a following on like Instagram or Facebook or something like that, this way your own audience is really your buyers, your potential buyers, if you will. Now, if you have any questions about any of the ways that I make money online, definitely leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on my journey, and I hope to see you again. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Ciao.